anniversary with Srimati U.E. Sindhuja giving the Katha, Harikatha on the topic Bhakti Yaatra of Shri Annamacharya. Today we have accompanying her on the violin Vishnuga Thananjayan, who is a Carnatic violinist currently under the tutelage of Kala Pratibha, Shri A. Jayadevan Nair, after having received her initial training under Srimati Nantini Kadir Kamanathan. She completed her violin Arangetram in 2014 and has since been performing as a soloist and accompanying artist on many stages across North America. She holds a Masters of Fine Arts from Annamalai University. Vishnuga was awarded the title Sangeeta Kala Jyoti from Sri Varasiddhi Vinayagar Hindu Temple and violin Isai Kalajnana Varuti from Ontario House of Commons for teaching, mentoring and inspiring her own students through Carnatic music. That's Vishnuga. Give her a round of applause. And on Mridangam, we have Raghavan Thurai Singanathan. The floor is yours. Thank you.
सिद्धि विनायक मूर्ति की जय। हर हर नमः पार्वती पतये। हर हर महादेवा। जय सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। जानकी कांत स्मरणम जय जय राम राम। बोला पुंडलीक वरदे हरि विठले। समस्त साधु मंडली की जय। रमा रमण वेंकटरमणा गोविंदा गोविंदा। सब साधु मंडली की जय। वीर धीर सुरांजनेय स्वामी की जय। ಸ್ಮರಣೆ ಒಂದೇ ಸಾಲದೆ ಸ್ಮರಣೆ ಒಂದೇ ಸಾಲದೆ ಗೋವಿಂದನ ಸ್ಮರಣೆ ಒಂದೇ ಸಾಲದೆ ಗೋವಿಂದನ ಸ್ಮರಣೆ ಒಂದೇ ಸಾಲದೆ ಗೋವಿಂದನ ನಾಮ ಒಂದೇ ಸಾಲದೆ ಗೋವಿಂದನ ಸ್ಮರಣೆ ಒಂದೇ ಸಾಲದೆ ಗೋವಿಂದನ ನಾಮ ಒಂದೇ ಸಾಲದೆ ಗೋವಿಂದನ ಸ್ಮರಣೆ ಒಂದೇ ಸಾಲದೆ ಪರಮ ಪುರುಷನನ್ನು ನೆರೆ ನಂಬಿದವರಿಗೆ ಪರಮ ಪುರುಷನನ್ನು ನೆರೆ ನಂಬಿದವರಿಗೆ ಪರಮ ಪುರುಷನನ್ನು ನೆರೆ ನಂಬಿದವರಿಗೆ ಪರಮ ಪುರುಷನನ್ನು ನೆರೆ ನಂಬಿದವರಿಗೆ ದುರಿತ ಬಾಧೆಗಳ ಗುರುತು ಕೊರುವುದೇ ಪರಮ ಪುರುಷನನ್ನು ನೆರೆ ನಂಬಿದವರಿಗೆ ದುರಿತ ಬಾಧೆಗಳ ಗುರುತು ತೋರುವುದೇ ಸ್ಮರಣೆ ಒಂದೇ ಸಾಲದೆ ಗೋವಿಂದನ ನಾಮ ಒಂದೇ ಸಾಲದೆ ಗೋವಿಂದನ ಸ್ಮರಣೆ ಒಂದೇ ಸಾಲದೆ Bhagavan is a Parama Karuna Murti. Yesterday, we were drenching in the ocean of Shri Saundarya Lahari, and we were all experiencing the compassionate nature of Jagat Janani Adi Parashakti. Bhagavan, being omniscient, omnipotent, is compassionate to the core. People who may have wealth, people who have good muscle power, people who have great fame, lack humility usually. But Bhagavan, being the supreme boss in everything, but he is so benevolent in gracing his bhaktas as Paramakataksha. Bhagavan expects nothing from a bhakta other than Adhyanta Bhakti. Bhagavan seeks for a bhakta who has the nature of complete surrender towards him, complete paripurna sharanagati, devoid of any commercialities or devoid of any artificialities within him. We humans have the habit of overcomplicating things. Usually, when we seek peace or when we try to earn the grace of the divine, we usually think that the path must be too exhausting. கஷ்டப்பட்டாதான் பார்க்க முடியும், சுகமா பார்க்க முடியும்னா நம்ம நம்ப மாட்டோம். ஐயோ அப்படின்னா அவ்வளோ ஈஸியாலாம் கிடைச்சிட மாட்டார், அப்போ ஒரு கடவுளே கிடையாது. We used to think ourselves that to attain the glory feet of Bhagavan, we need to climb the highest mountains on pilgrimage, perform the grandest yajnas, fast for days on end, offer gold-laden crowns for Bhagavan, and only then Bhagavan will shower his grace upon us. We always bind ourselves in endless lists of rules and rituals within us. Even after completing everything, we will have second thought. Did I do everything? Is my offering enough? Will Bhagavan be pleased after getting everything, receiving everything? But Bhagavan doesn't want any money. Bhagavan doesn't want any artificialities. Bhagavan seeks only Ananya Bhakti, Paripurna Bhakti. Arunagirinathar in Tiruppugal would give a beautiful line which sets the grammar for Adhyanta Bhakti, for Ananya Bhakti. நான் வேறு நாதிருக்க நீ வேறு நாதிருக்க. He asks Muruga, Muruga, I seek only one boon from you. What is that boon? That boon should be oneness within us. I and you should never ever be separate. We should be one. Yesterday we saw in the beautiful verse of Saundarya Lahari, Bhavanitvam Tase Mai Vitara Drishtissa Karunam. The Bhakta sought for getting the grace of Bhagavan, and Bhavani, the Jagat Janani, gave herself to the Bhakta. Ambal is like the great deep ocean. If you ask for a drop, she will give an ocean. The rules and rituals be there apart, but Bhagavan seeks only those who does paripurna sharanagati and surrender themselves complete towards the lotus feet of him. When we have dilemma over thoughts how to seek Bhagavan's grace, centuries ago, Pitamaha of Karnataka Sangeetam, Shri Purandaradasa, insists us to stop carrying the heavy, exhausting baggage. What is that heavy baggage, exhausting baggage we are taking? We bind ourselves enormously over petty things and we leave the ultimate Bhagavan. He dismisses all our complicated rituals with a single earth-shattering truth. Purandaradasa asks, Smarane onde salade. Isn't it just thinking of him more than enough to attain moksha? He asks. Just think of him. Smarana matrena anugraham. Is that Bhagavan showers all of us? Whoever trusts Bhagavan with Adhyanta Bhakti, whoever trusts Bhagavan with that paripurna sharanagati within their hearts, trust me, their troubles would melt away like dewdrops in the sun. It is pratyaksha pramanam. We all are facing too many troubles. Are there any person without trouble? We can't even find any one individual. Ambanikku Ambani prachana, Tataku Tata prachana, Birlaku Birla prachana. Everyone have pressures, everyone have troubles on their line of thoughts. So Bhagavan completely takes care of his bhaktas, hand holds them who does paripurna sharanagati. Bhagavane, you are the only source of guiding light, please guide us, should be the thought process. If we think of Bhagavan as plan A and we keep ourselves lined up with plan B and plan C, Bhagavan would think, oh, this bhakta is capable of taking care of himself. Why should I shower him with grace? I have too many bhaktas. Let me concentrate upon them. So Adhyanta Paripurna Sharanagati is what Bhagavan seeks from a bhakta. God would protect those bhaktas and make them even forget the pain they are going through. This is a living testament in the lives of very many bhaktas. Karma is there, so we should face the troubles. There is no option. But how are we going to face the karma? How are we going to face the troubles is what matters. It may sound like a story in a book, but it is not so. The true bhaktas would be absolutely handed over, hand-holded by Bhagavan in all the times. We may think, how can we believe this? Only imbibing those values shown by the great saints of our Bharat could be the key answer for this. The answer is found in the lives of these sadhus. Today, let us witness the profound liberating power of simple smarana as we dive into the charitras of the Mahans. The list of Mahans in the glorious Bharat cannot be even listed in a day. When only we are uttering the names, even we cannot complete it. Take the Telugu Pradesha. There were very many saints who have completely surrendered their lives, but to mark the two supremost bhaktas, we usually take the names of Annamacharya and Bhadrachala Ramadasa, the big AB of Bharat. Annamacharya's way of doing bhakti was Mathura Bhakti, singing to Lord Venkateshwara like a soul longing for its best friend and beloved. Whereas in Bhadrachala Ramadasa's life, his way of bhakti was Artha Bhakti, the cry of a person in deep trouble calling Bhagavan for help. It is Artha Bhakti. And also Dasya Bhakti Bhadrachala Ramadasa exhibited towards Lord Rama of Bhadrachala Kshetra. When Annamaya tied up the Lord of Tirupati with the beauty of his songs, Ramadasa imprisoned Bhagavan, Rama, Sita, Lakshmana with his pure heart through his pure songs. Both of them were blessed by the divine. One sang on the joy of the Tirupati hills, one sang on the banks of the Godavari river, Bhadrachala Ramadasa. In fact, Annamaya came first in the 14th century. Ramadasa came later in the 16th century, as we all know. We may think, is the life of Annamacharya or the life of Bhadrachala Ramadasa still relevant in this AI world? We have been shaken in this AI world completely. But yet, are the lives of these great saints even relevant today? Yes, absolutely will be the answer. Their lives are the biggest inspiration for all of us. Even in our modern busy lives, we face very many challenges. Even AI is a great challenge for us in everyone's endeavor of profession. Don't forget, the lives of these great saints show us how to break those challenges and troubles we are facing in everyday lives. Trust me, when you go out of the hall today, you will have at least 4 or 5 takeaways which can be implemented in your daily lives. That's what matters, right? I can listen to a story for 2 hours, 3 hours. When we wear sandal and start the car, we forget ourselves. Okay, நாளைக்கு என்ன சமையல், நாளைக்கு காய்கறி நறுக்கியாச்சா, நாளைக்கு எத்தனை மணிக்கு ஆஃபீஸ், நாளைக்கு எத்தனை மணிக்கு கால். This will be the routine for all of us. But the lives of these great saints would obviously show us what are the troubles and how to alleviate these challenges, troubles. I would rather say how to hold the stories of these great saints in our lives with an example. When a body comes to an end, when a Jeevan takes his last breath, we all do the 10 days rituals. The supremost ritual is Godanam, as we all do for our ancestors. Why should we do Godanam? Garuda Puranam says there is a big river called Vaidarani river. To cross that Vaidarani river, no one can help you cross that Vaidarani river. The soul needs the hand holding of a cow's tail and should cross the Vaidarani river. Only then the soul can go to Yamaloka and then to Swarga or Naraga, wherever it is deemed appropriate. So as how the soul seeks the tail of the cow to travel to cross the Vaidarani river, we ourselves are completely stuck in the ocean of samsara, and we all need the cow's tail. Let us stick on to the stories, on to the charitras of these great saints, which will serve as the tail of the cow. We will get two different thoughts when listening to the charitras of these Mahans. For some, it will spark a feeling of, oh, how did all these Mahans lead their life? I want to take at least 0.05% of what these Mahan sadhus did. That would spark a new life to lead our life better from the moment we listen to the stories of Mahans. For others, it will give us a confidence, making us feel that, okay, we are in the good path. So we are on the safe path. So the prayer should be, we should not get deviated from at least in this path. Let us immerse ourselves in the story, the life history of Annamacharya, which is a great diamond stone that sparkles in each and every reflection of its own. Shriman Narayana, Shriman Narayana, Shriman Narayanuni, Shripadame Sharanu, Shriman Narayana, Shriman Narayana, Shriman Narayanuni, Shripadame Sharanu. Kamala Shati Mukha Kamala Kamala Hita Kamala Priya Kamale Kshana Kamala Sanahita Garuda Ghamana Shri Kamala Sanahita Garuda Ghamana Shri Nipada Kamala me Sharanu, Shriman Narayana, Shriman Narayana, Shriman Narayanuni, Shripadame Sharanu, Paramayogi Janabhagadeya Shri Paramapurusha Paratpara Paramatma Paramanurupa Shri Tiruvenkatagiri Deva Sharanu, Shriman Narayana, Shriman Narayana. Krite tu Narasimho Bhutre Tam Raghunandanam Dwapare Vasudevascha Kalo Venkatanayakam Kalo Venkatanayakam. As we saw yesterday, Srimad Bhagavatam says, Avataraha Yasankyayaha. Avatarams are infinite innate nature. Bhagavan takes each and every avataram whenever a bhakta screams to save him or her. Krite Tunarasimho. In the Krita Yuga, it was Lord Nrisimhamurti. Bhutretam Raghunandana. In Treta Yuga, it was Sakshad Lord Raghurama. Dwapare Vasudevascha. In Dwapara Yuga, it was Sakshad Vasudeva Krishna. Kalu Venkatanayaka. But in this Kali Yuga, the manifesting Bhagavan, the Supreme God, who can shower his Paramakaruna Kripa to all the living beings in the universe, is unanimously celebrated as Lord Venkateshwara. Dwapare Vasudevascha Kalau Venkatanayakaha. Kalau Venkatanayakaha. Even if you ask a small child, what is Bhuloka Vaikuntham? It will instantaneously answer, yes, it is Tirupati. The great Kulasekara Alvar loved the Lord of Seven Hills so much. And when he prays, his pasurams would be mellifluous in nature. Chediya yaval vinaigal tirkum tirumale nadiyane venkatava ninko ilin vasal adiyarum vanavarum arambayarum kidandengum padiyai kidandum padiyai kidandum padiyai kidandun pavalavai konde. Oh Lord of Tiruvenkata, Kulasekara Alvar says, I don't want your wealth or power. I just want to lie as a stone step. Enava? I just want to lie as a stone step at the entrance of your temple so that I can forever look at your beautiful red, coral red lips. He sings beautifully on Lord Venkateshwara. Even today, when devotees cry out, Hey Rama Ramana Venkatramana, Govinda, Govinda, Rama Ramana Venkatramana, in Rakshikanena, he listens instantly. We would usually think that Bhagavan listens only Vedas, Shastras, Agamas, Puranas. Today's Charitra would beautifully picturize that Bhagavan doesn't need any deep scholarship or complex rituals to reach him. Instead, if a bhakta has true bhakti, and the bhakti, if combined with the true nada, it is sakshat Veda for Bhagavan. Bhagavan needs nothing else from a bhakta. The great soul named Annamacharya, affectionately called as Annamaya, showed us that simple, soulful music is more than enough to win Bhagavan's heart. Annamaya was born on the year 1408 in a tiny village called Tallapaka near Kadappa. Adinaladan his name was Tallapaka Annamacharya. Kunnakudi Vaidyanathan சொல்லுவோம் இல்லையா, நம்ம ஊர்ல ஊர் பேரை சொல்லி சுவாமி அந்த ஆசாமி பேரை சொல்லுவோம். அதனால தாழப்பாக்கா Annamacharya. His birth was nothing short of a miracle. We all know these sadhus are just cannot be taken as mere mortal souls, but they are sakshat representatives of Bhagavans. As we saw the divine verse yesterday from Swami Shivananda, the descent of God is for the ascent of mankind. What happens if Bhagavan doesn't descend? Nothing will happen. We will be staying here, completely immersing in the samsara sagara, forgetting to know the process of even swimming. Right? Just as a king sends his representatives to towns, Bhagavan sends Mahatmas to holy cities. He sent Ramana Maharishi to Tiruvannamalai, Purandaradasa to Pandharpur. For Tirumala, he sent Annamaya. In Tallapaka, there lived a pious couple, Narayana Suri and Lakamamba. They had everything. They had Sakala Vidamana Saubhagyam, but they did not have any offspring. They prayed to very many gods. They extended very many sevas to Bhagavan. Nothing fructified. And finally, they decided to walk all the way to Tirupati to surrender at the feet of their Kuladevata, Lord Venkateshwara Swami. That night, Lord, when they reached the abode of Saptagiri, the Lord appeared in their dream and promised that they would be blessed with a divine son, and that son would not prove to be an asset to that family lineage, but to the universe. Bhagavan showered his paripurna anugraha to the core that Bhagavan's Nandaka, sword of Lord Venkateshwara, reincarnated as Annamacharya. Only due to that, Annamaya's songs will be sharp. The verses will be as sharp as an axe. Why? He is Sakshat Nandaka, sword of Lord Venkateshwara. He will not sugarcoat anything. He will say bluntly, do bhakti or else Naraga will come. He will say, do bhakti or else getting Swarga is tough. He will not say, do bhakti or else you will get Naraka. He will be dark, blunt in it. In the beautiful month of Vaikasi, under the star of Vishaka, Shuddha Purnima, a baby boy was incarnated. We usually think we all get child. But what is the probability of getting Bhagavan himself as a child? But what is the probability of getting Bhagavan as a child? If you experience the lives of all these great saints, you will find one common thread, common answer. Whenever Bhagavan reincarnates as a sadhu in a family, he will first monitor the family. Is the family good or not? Can I incarnate in this family? People will sell Bhagavan. There are 3 types of kulas. Uttama kulam, Madhyama kulam, Adhama kulam. It is not about caste, creed or religion. It is the nature of the bhaktas. Adhama kulam. What is that Adhama kulam? They will pray to Bhagavan. Hey Bhagavan, shower me with a progeny. Shower me with an offspring. But when you deep dwell, the reason for getting a child, they will answer, oh, I have crores and crores of money. To whom I can hand it over everything? For that, to hand over my complete property, I need a child. They are termed as Adhama Kulas. There are another category. When we ask for a reason to get a child, they will answer, during my grand old days, who will take care of me? For that I need a child. They are Madhyama Kulas. There are another category of people whom Bhagavan would love like anything. They are Uttama Kulas. When you question them on why they need an offspring, they will answer, hey Bhagavan, we want a child to continue our dharma to the next generation. Across generations, we want to pass over the dharma to future generations, and that's why we need an offspring. Those are the best categories to whom Bhagavan would perfectly come and fix himself. Before we entering into the life of Annamacharya, we will have a question. How this family got Bhagavan's Nandaka sword as their child? Everyone getting child. For this, we need to have a small recap. There was one pious family, Shastrokta family. They were all Veda Pandits, Ganapatis. His name was Vittalaya. Vittalaya had a son, Narayanaya. He will not study. Even if he studies, nothing will go into his mind. So Vittalaya got irritated. They are a great family of scholars, but this son is very unimaginably incompetent to grasp anything. So one day, Vittalaya was scolding his son like anything. He told, if you are not getting all these mantra shastras, you should never enter this home. This child was going, and this child decided to end his life. That's why when he tried to thrust his hands into an anthill at the temple of Sinthalamma. Who is that? Mariamma. Sinthalamma is a Grama Devata near Tallapaka, village guardian deity. This boy child thrusted his hands into an anthill, stating that I don't want to live this life. Everyone is scolding. When I go to Padashala, my teacher is scolding. When I come home, my parents are scolding. I don't want to live a life. Finally, when this child thrust his hands into the anthill, Sakshad Adiparashakti Chintalamma, the Grama Devata, gave her darshan. She asked this cute boy, hey Kanna, what is your problem? Why are you so much dejected to get ended your life? This child told all of his problems. Chintalamma showers her blessings. Don't worry, you go to Chennakeshava Perumal temple, which was being built and consecrated by the great king. If you do pradakshina every day, you will get jnana. You will be the authority on all the Vedas, Shastras, everything. And Chintalamma gave Upadesha of Bijaksharas. Not only gave a single boon, without asking, she showered an important boon. What is that boon? Chintalamma showered the boy that your lineage would be blessed, and You will have the reincarnation of Bhagavan himself, who will speak for ages on the importance of bhakti. You will get a great sadhu in your parampara. Don't worry. Go and do pradakshina on the Chinnakeshava Perumal temple. And that's how, after 2 to 3 generations, these pious couple, Narayana Suri and Lakamamba, prayed to Lord Venkateshwara, and they got this soulful boy Annamaya as their own son. Why did he named Annamacharya? Why did he named Annamaya? We all know that there is a Shruti Vakyam, Annam Brahmeti Vyajanat. Shruti says, Annam is the basis of everything. Our life starts from Annam. We maintain our life through Annam, and our life ends with Annam. Annamaya Kosham, we say. Hence, to remind that Annam is everything, they named their son Annamacharya, Annamaya. To be short, to explain the power that food is God, food is supreme, food is everything. Annamaya's mother Lakamamba didn't just feed him milk, she fed the name of Hari. She sang lullabies for this cute boy. Whenever she finds time, she will explain the charitras of Ramayana, Mahabharata, and she will always remind the cute old son Annamaya that he was born only through the divine grace of Venkateshwara Swami and none other else. Like a seeding that shows its strength early during the sprout stage, little Annamacharya showed deep love for Bhagavan from a very young age. His father taught him Veda, Shastra, Sangeeta and everything. Not only learning in this Janma, he has accumulated Janma Janmantra Sukritam, right? So all those Janma Janmantra Sukritam inculcated gave fruit to Annamaya in this Janma. Whatever he does, he will do with complete dedication. Annamacharya started composing songs from the age of 5 or 6. Can a child compose songs on age of 5 or 6? The Purva Punya can make anything happen, is what the lives of these great saints show us. Meera, when giving her first song, she was just 4 years old. Govindali namol mai mere le Gopal ninamor koi kahe sasta koi kahe mehenga koi kahe sasta koi kahe mehenga Radha ke संग अडोल माई मेरे गोपाल लीनामो. Meera gave this bhajan on her tender age of 4. Likewise, Annamacharya started composing songs at the tender age of 5. Narayana te namo namo, Narayana te namo namo, Bhava Narada Sannuta namo namo, Narayana te namo namo, Bhava Narada Sannuta namo namo. जलरुग भवनुद शरणयुगा बलिबंधन गोवर्धन वल्लभ नाडिरोधर नमो नमो नारायणते नमो नमो भव नारद सुनुत नमो नमो नारायणते नमो नमो आदिदेव सकलागम पूजित यादव कुल मोहन रूप वेदोधर तिर वेंकट नायक नाद प्रिय नमो नमो नारायणते नमो नमो भव नारद सुनुत नमो नमो नारायणते 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 नमो We all usually say that when we have the group of Shastras, when we have the group of Veda, when we have the grip of Nada, Sunada, we all are blessed souls. But in case of Annamaya, music got punya by going to Annamaya's life. Shastras got their tavapala by going into Annamaya's life. Music and knowledge felt honored to be in Annamaya's life. We all will love when someone sings. In fact, we beg to our children to practice. ஒரு அரை மணி நேரமாவது ப்ராக்டிஸ் பண்ணு, ஒரு 10 நிமிஷமாவது ஸ்ருதியை போட்டே இருக்கட்டும் அப்படிம்போ. But what will happen if your child practices music for 24/7? The situation is quite weird. The Nada, the Sangeeta and Bhakti are two important quotients. Sangeeta Jnanamu Bhakti Vina, says Tyagaraja. If you treat Sangeeta as just a fine art, it will not give you moksha. It is not true Sangeeta either. Sangeeta, when binded with Bhakti, is the true vehicle to reach Bhagavan. If people say that I don't believe in dharma, but I love singing, it is my passion, it will never end in the Sadpada. One day father got irritated. Annamaya's father got irritated. Whenever I ask you something, whenever I ask you, hey, bring that chair, Narayanate. Hey, take the table, Namo Namo. Hey, go on, call somebody, Bhavanaradasan. The father got very much irritated. He told, you are not at all doing any household chores. Listen, you should go and get some grass, go to our field, cut some grass and feed the cows. At least do this job for our family. You are not at all doing anything. Pesama amukkama ukandirukka. Go. Annamacharya didn't argue. The small boy Annamaya didn't argue. He didn't complain even. He took a small sickle. He walked towards the field. His mind still immersed in the bhakti of Lord Venkateshwara. Whatever he does, his mind will only be stuck upon Tirupati Balaji. When he was in the fields, his hands were busy cutting grass. but his mind and soul were only attached to Lord Venkateshwara. Our parents will always say, கரிகால இருக்கும்போது பராக்கு பார்க்காதம்மோ இல்லையா? Whenever you cut the vegetables, you should be very keen while you are cutting. When you have a blade or knife with you, you should be double cautious. You should not think of something and cut, or else hand will get cut. The same thing happened in the life of Annamaya. Annamaya was keeping sickle, cutting something, but his mind stood completely with Lord Venkateshwara. He was thinking, he was singing, Deva Devam Bhaje Divya Prabhavam, Deva Devam Bhaje Divya Prabhavam, Ravanasura Vairirana Pungavam, Ramam Deva Devam Bhaje Divya Prabhavam, Rajavarashekaram Ravikula Sudhakaram, Ajanubaho Neela Prakayam, Rajari Kodanda Rajadiksha Kurum, Rajivalojanam Ramachandram, Ramam Deva Devam Bhaje Divya Prabhavam. When he was completely drenching towards Lord Venkateshwara, Deva Devam Bhaje, sickle cut his left hand, index finger. While he was meditating on Lord Venkateshwara, the sharp sickle accidentally slipped. It sliced Annamaya's left index finger. What will we do? Immediately we will scream, immediately we will call 911. But what did Annamaya do? Even in that moment of sharp pain, this little boy didn't feel frustrated. He got either deep realization. Deep realization. We all will go scream and will put the blame to our parents. But Annamaya felt a deep realization. He thought, oh, is it too hard to remember Bhagavan in this Laukika life? Oh, Bhagavan is showing me that Laukika life is very tough. When we do a smarana on Bhagavan, we should only immerse in Bhagavat smarana and we should not indulge in worldly affairs, he thought. This reminds me from the life history of Sadashiva Brahmendra. He was newly married by then. He went to his mother-in-law's home. She was preparing a grand feast. Mamiyar, புது மாமியார் என்ன சொல்லுவா, ஐயோ மாப்பிள்ளைக்கு நன்னா சமைச்சு போடணும் அப்படின்னு. She told, oh son-in-law, மாப்பிள்ளை, please don't enter. Please wait, please don't enter. That's what she told. But Sadashiva Brahmendra, how did he took? Oh, mother-in-law in the divine order saying that don't enter into samsaram. He thought. He left the home and ran away. He was completely immersed in the Bhagavan Sharanarvindam. Even Brahmendra lived much later after Annamaya, but the great Mahatmas always meet at the same point, same concept, same thoughts. As Annamaya was bleeding with his finger, he heard a sweet, distant chanting of pilgrims. Govinda, Gopala, Govinda, Gopala, Govinda, Gopala, Govinda, Govinda, Gopala, Govinda, Gopala, Govinda, Gopala, Govinda, Gopala, Govinda, 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 Gopala, Govinda. when he heard the distant Gosha of the pilgrims who were about to head to Tirupati, he decided, Annamaya, small boy, was just 5 to 6 years old boy, he decided, I don't need any earthly relatives anymore, only the Lord of Venkatam is my kith and kin from now. He decided, as he slept under a tree, he got a divine dream, a divine beautiful dream. Lord Venkateshwara himself appeared in the dream. Annamaya woke up with tears of joy. Hey Bhagavane, I saw you. He sings. Whatever Annamaya experienced, he gives us with the songs. You can even pen a story with the list of songs chronologically. Annamaya jumps in ecstasy. Hey, I saw him. I saw the master of all worlds in my dream. Govinda, the great Harikatha exponent, Dr. Simhachala Shastri in Telugu Pradesha would always say, the modern meaning for Govinda, go, win, done. Go to God. Win His grace. Done, your life's purpose is achieved. Annamaya felt exactly like this. I don't need any relatives anymore. My Lord Venkateshwara is my kith and kin. He whispers to the Lord, Hey Perumane, Hey Swami, what do I need anymore? I give my complete surrender on to you. Annamaya shows us with his song whatever he dreamt, whatever he saw in his divine dream, he shows to all of us. Ippodito kalakanti ella lopamulago. Ippodito kalakanti ella lopamulago. Apadago tiru venkatadri shukanti. Adishayam vainam seshadri shikaramu kanti. Pratideni gopura pravadu kanti. Shatakoti surya tejamulu veluka kanti. Shatakoti surya tejamulu veluka kanti. Chaturasyu poda kanti. Jayana melu konti. Chaturasyu poda kanti. Jayana melu kanti. Ippodito kalakanti. He sings, Kanakaratna Kavata Kanduliru Khata Kanti Ganamaina Deepa Sangamulu Kandi Anupama Manimayama Kukiritamu Kandi Kanakambramu Kandi Krakkana Melu Kandi. He jumps in ecstasy. He says, I saw him. I saw a dream like no other. I saw the peaks of the Seshadri hills in my dream. I saw the golden tower of the temple in the dream. I saw the divine discus, chakra, and the holy corn chakra in my dream. I saw the Abhaya Hasta in my dream. I saw the Varada Hasta in my dream. I am dreaming completely. I am in ecstasy. He says, I saw the king of Tirumala, my guru, my God, everywhere here. This song burst into a beautiful hymn to Bhagavan. Right then, he saw a group of pilgrims walking towards the hills. Without a second thought, he joined them. At what age? He was just 6. 6, everything turned up, and now he was traveling to Tirupati. Annamaya first reached the lower Tirupati, where he got the great darshan of Lord Kodandarama and Lord Govindaraja. As he stood at the foothills and looked up, he was completely lost in wonder. He has learnt about Tirupati and is just now witnessing the beauty and splendid divine anugraha of Sakshat Venkateshwara, he who resides as Tirumala. We usually say there are 108 Divya Desas. Why should Tirupati be supreme? Because Tirupati is the only abode where Venkateshwara himself is the mountain. Ramana Bhagavan would usually say for Arunachalam, you have very many Shiva stalas. But why is Tiruvannamala Arunachalam so special? It is Sakshat Shiva residing as a mountain. Malayla Bhagavan irukradhukku Malaye Bhagavan irukradhukku vityasam irukku illaya. It is the exact Tirupati where Venkateshwara Swami and Tirupati mountain are no different. When he looks from the bottom of the Tirupati hill, Saptagiri, he jumps in ecstasy. He started jumping with joy, crying out, hey, this is the place. I found out. This is the place. The Devas worship. This is the first very doorway to moksha. Jump, let us all sing and rejoice. Adiva, Alladiva, Shri Hariva, Samu. Adiva, Alladiva, Shri Hariva. Adiva, Alladiva, Shri Hariva, Samu. Adiva. Adiva, Alladiva, Shri Finally, Annamaya reached Tirupati. The golden Nama, which was his breath, which was his everything, was a reality now. We all know that when it comes to Tirupati, we can't predict anything. We will think that we will have darshan. But finally, we cannot go. There is equal probability. But when Bhagavan wills it, he will instantly draw you from your drawing room. Time kuda kudukka maatar. 10 நிமிஷத்துல பேக் பண்ணிட்டு கிளம்பும்பார். This is the exact nature of Tirupati Perumal. Venkateshwara Swami is a Paramakarunamurti. And this is the mystery of Lord of Thiruvenkatam. Young Annamaya reached the place called Alippiri. In Alippiri, we will be able to see the footprints of Bhagavan. There he saw the footprints of the Lord carved in a rock. We all see it as a carving, but Annamaya's heart started sinking. Oh, this is the great padam of my Bhagavan. This is the great padam which was washed with due bhakti by Brahma. Brahma kadigina padamu, Brahma kadigina padamu. This is the food that gives peace to the greatest yogis. He lists about the nature of the foot. This is the foot of Madhava, who carries Mahalakshmi on his Vakshasthalam. This is the foot that grew so tall when Bhagavan came as Vamanamurti and adored him as Trivikrama Swami. This is the foot that rested on King Mahabali's head to give him salvation. He jumps in ecstasy. Annamaya realized that these very feet who did all these miracles in the past are the same feet waiting for us. He says, when he lists the Swamis, Tirupada, Padaravinda, he says, that footprints is waiting for all of the Bhaktas to shower his Parama Karunamurti Brahma Kadigina Padamu. Annamaya's devotion was like a flowing river that never stopped. Can you believe how many songs did Annamaya compose? Kuttumaipa or number solunga. Exactly, perfect. 32,000 songs Annamaya has composed. How can one mortal soul compose 32,000 songs? இல்லையா 32 பாட்டு பாடி முடிக்கிறதுக்குள்ளே 4 லிட்டர் தண்ணி குடிக்கிறோம். நம்ம எழுதலை எத்தனைக்கும் பாட்டை, எழுதின பாட்டை பாடுறோம். we are just singing. இல்லையா? How can one compose 32,000 songs in one's life? Annamaya started this as a yajna. He started when he was a small young boy. He continued till he was 95 years old, trust me. The 32,000th song was in his 95th year. It was like a daily ritual for him. Every morning he would take bath and he would compose at least a new song. Every day he will compose 4 or 5 songs, even 10 songs per day. Before his wet cloths gets dry, Madiya எழுதுவார். Before his wet cloths going dry, he would compose 6 to 7 songs every day. This kind of genius only comes from total surrender. Just like how Tyagaraja sang for Lord Rama, Purandaradasa did his bhakti bhava towards Lord Vithala. Annamaya gave his entire breath to Lord Venkateshwara. As young Annamaya climbed up the steep hills, he began to feel very weak. இந்த குழந்தைக்கு ரத்தம் கொட்டிருக்கு. His finger got sliced already and blood was oozing out. He didn't even take anything, no food, nothing. He was walking along the pilgrims and he reached Tirupati. How will he be? Briska? No. He was very tired. He fainted near a spot called Mokala Mitta. Murangal Mudichu அப்படிமோ தமிழ்ல Mokala Mitta. But the other pilgrims had moved ahead. But this young boy Annamaya couldn't move at all. But he don't know how to move ahead from this tiredness. Who is going to save this boy? அம்மா அப்பாக்கு இந்த புள்ள எங்க போயிருக்கானே தெரியாது. Mom and dad doesn't know where the boy has gone. No one to feed this boy. Should he worry? Our scriptures say that the divine mother Jagannatha has a billion mothers put together. Amma illena na Jaganmata irkale. Alamelu Manga Talli. Alamelu Manga couldn't resist her living in Vaikunta. Oh, this small boy has come this long to Tirupati hill and I should feed him. She came. She asked, "Oh child, why are you lying here? Why do you look so exhausted?" Annamaya replied weakly, "Mother, everyone has gone ahead of me. I am stuck here. I don't know how to proceed. I just don't have the strength to take another step." Sakshat Mahalakshmi, billion mothers put together, she says, "Vatsalyadi gunojvalam bhagavatim vande Jaganmataram." The mother smiled and gave Annamaya the secret. She said, "Annamaya, do you know why are you struggling? These 7 hills are not just hills. This entire mountain is a Shalagrama. You are walking with your footwear, slipper, sandal, and hence you cannot climb this mountain. Leave your footwear and try to walk. You will succeed and you will win the grace of Bhagavan." That moment he removed his sandals, a miracle happened. Annamaya himself says in very many songs, when he removed his sandals, every tiny pebble, every jagged rock, and the giant cliffs in Tirupati, everything to him, to his eyes, were glowing like a divine jewel to Tirupati Balaji. He realized that he was standing on the very body of God. Bhagavan Swarupatliye na nadandrukken. I mean the Swarupa of Bhagavan. The mother fed him milk porridge. That was not ordinary laukika payasam, but the divine wisdom milk. As that divine porridge reached his lips, already he is a great bhakta. Now Jaganmata's Paramanugraham has been showered to this boy. What will happen? It didn't just fill his stomach, it filled his mind with infinite wisdom and the power to compose poems more and more and more and more. This Shakti made him to compose 32,000 songs finally. Mata told, "Don't worry my child, go and visit Bhagavan." And Annamaya, being very brisk, started going, and before going as a yatra to have the darshan of Bhagavan, after seeing the Vatsalyadi Gunam of Alamelu Manga, he composed a beautiful song on Alamelu Manga. Alamelu Manga ni abhinavarupamu jalajakshu kannolako sauli chevamma. Alamelu Manga ni abhinavarupamu jalajakshu kannolako sauli chevamma. Garuda chaladishu ganavakshanamuni paramanandasam paritavai neradana mulujupi nirantaramunaduni garushimphagaje seri kadamma. Alamelu Manga abhinavarupamu jalajakshu kannolako sauli chevamma. He's praising Jagat Janani. "Oh mother, your face is like the cooling moon. Your eyes glow with nectar. Your smile charms the entire world. You wear golden jewels, but it is your beauty that which is adding beauty to the gold." He praises Alamelu Manga Talli, chanting Shri Nivasa Govinda, Shri Venkatesa Govinda, Shri Nivasa, Shri Venkatesa Srinivasam, Shri Venkatesam, Bhaktavatsala, Bhagavadapriyam, Bhaktavatsala Govinda, Bhagavadapriya Govinda, Govinda Hari Govinda, Venkataramana 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 Govinda, Govinda Hari Govinda, Govinda Hari Govinda, Venkataramana Govinda, Govinda Hari Govinda, Venkataramana Govinda, Govinda Hari Venkataramana Govinda, Govinda Hari Govinda, Venkataramana Govinda, Govinda Hari Govinda, Venkataramana Govinda, Govinda, Govinda. He chanted the Nama of Srinivasa Govinda and finally reached the top of the Saptagiri. He bathed in the holy Pushkarani and visited the shrines of Lord Varaha Swami and Lord Narasimha Swami. Finally, he stood before the main golden entrance, Swarna Prakaram of Lord Venkateshwara. But just as he reached the threshold, Garbhagriha, the temple priest came out and locked the massive doors. This happens for all sadhus. Even Tyagaraja Swami, when he went to Tirupati, the doors were closed. What we will do? We will wait. We will see Instagram, we will see Facebook, pass our time, and again when they call, we will go. It is us. Tyagaraja Swami sang a beautiful song. Tera tiya karada ori Tirupati Venkataramana Macharayanu. Tera tiya karada. We see it as just a physical door, but according to Tyagaraja Swami, he says, oh, Madhamatsarya, Kama, Krodha, Lopa, Moha, Madhamatscharyas are all appearing as a door for me. When all these move away from me, Lord Venkateshwara will show his divine anugraha. Lord Tyagaraja Swami sings. Likewise, when he tried to have the divine darshan of Lord Venkateshwara Swami, when the doors were locked by the temple priest, and he was mentioning the day is done, the doors are closed, you must wait until tomorrow. Tears welled up in Annamaya's eyes. He had walked so tirelessly, right? He had walked so far, endured so much hunger and pain to see this Balaji, this Venkateshwara. And finally, he cried out in his heart, oh Lord, oh Bhagavane, I have come all the way just for you. Have come all the way just for you. Is it fair to keep your doors locked? Is it fair? He asked, praying is my job. Giving anugraha is your job. Coming to your abode is my job. Opening the door and giving darshan is your job. I did my job. Did you do your job? He asked Bhagavan. When he sang in bhakti, the inner sanctum was revealed in a glow of golden light. The doors swung open. The locked doors swung open. It was a miracle even to the temple priest. Hey, what is happening? To the surprise of the temple priest, the heavy flower garland around the Tirupati Balaji's neck slid down and fell right at the Annamaya's feet. In that moment, everyone realized that this young boy was no ordinary pilgrim. He was a Parama Bhagavata, Parama Bhagavadamo, Vivarashiki, Vibhajanakar Sanandana. Right? Annamaya decided right then, when Tirupati Balaji gave his darshan from the locked doors, he decided right away that this is my home from now on. I will never ever move anywhere. He stayed in Tirumala. His job was to compose a new song every day, since he was known as the grandfather of Telugu poetry. Padakavita Pitamaha. Because he was the one to create songs with the beautiful structure of Pallavi and Charanam. Till that, there was no structure in Karnataka Sangeetam. Annamacharya showed the structure of Pallavi and Charanam. In most of his famous songs, he describes a lot. Hey, Bhagavane, you are like a sugar candy, he says. Vedanta Teshika, in his Daya Shatakam, he would beautifully say, hey, Bhagavane, you are a doll made up of Kripa, Karuna. And hence that the river of mercy, the river of Kripa, got beautiful shape as a sugar candy. And he is standing in Tirupati, Lord Venkateshwara. Hey Bhagavane, your form is made entirely out of sugar. You are the very essence of sweetness. He says in a beautiful Kriti, people will feel sweet when they taste a sweet. But when they have the darshan of you, they get the sweetness instantaneously. Annamaya sings this. It's a beautiful song. In another song, Annamaya beautifully shows that echoes the verse of Daya Shatakam of Vedanta Desika. You are a sugar candy. You are a swarupa of sugar candy. I have a doubt, he says. What doubt? Since as you are a sugar candy, they must put you chocolate mala or something. But why are they putting Vepangurundu mala, neem leaves mala during Ugadi? That doesn't suit you. During a grand festival in Tirupati, thousands and thousands of devotees gathered, being a part of satsang. But usually, what will we do? We all will be gathered for a satsang. Garuda Vahanatla Swami will come. Rishabha Vahanatla Swami will come. But we will speak gossips in the side. When Annamaya saw people speaking unwanted things, when Bhagavan is coming in procession, he sings, listening to the songs, seeing Bhagavan only will bring you solace, and gossips or unwanted speech will not lead you anywhere. Vinaro bhagyamo Vishnu katha Venubala midivo Vishnu katha Vinaro bhagyamo Vishnu katha Venubala midivo Vishnu katha Vinaro bhagyamo Vishnu katha Adimundi Sandhyadi Vitulado Vedam Vainani Vishnu katha Nadinchi Nide Narada Tudiche Nadinchi Nide Narada Tudiche Nadinchi Nide Narada Tudiche Vidi Viduleno Vishnu katha Vinaro bhagyamo Vishnu katha Venubala midivo Vishnu katha Vinaro Vinaro the days gained into years, Annamaya turned 16. எவ்வளோ நாள் குழந்தையாவே இருப்பார். Annamaya turned into 16. His life was a beautiful routine, a holy dip in the temple tank, a heart-to-face meeting with Tirupati Balaji, singing songs, composing his daily songs before his clothes getting dry. He lived in a world of pure peace, surrounded by the grand festivals, rhythmic songs of the temple bells, everything. One day the Lord had a bigger plan. One night, Sakshat Venkateshwara Swami, in the dream of a great saint named Vishnu Muni, the jeer of Ahobilamat, Lord gave him clear instruction. What was the instruction? Go and initiate young Annamaya into the Sri Vaishnava Sampradaya. He is my chosen voice. On a very auspicious morning, under the Lord's own command, Annamaya received the Pancha Samskaram. Till then, please note, he was a Smartha Brahmin. With Venkateshwara's Anugraha, he was initiated Pancha Samskaram and he followed Sri Vaishnava Sampradaya. He was formally initiated into the Sri Ramanuja tradition. Imagine Annamaya now, chalangai tied to his ankles, a tambura in his right hand, wooden chipla in the left, the sacred tilak on his forehead, the tulasi mala around his neck. He would simply make all of the devotees in the very spirit of devotion. He began to spin and dance. Sadasarvakalam, he says, he sang a very deep truth in a very single way. We all think that Bhagavan, how will Bhagavan shower his grace? He gives beautiful answer for this. How deep is your bhakti is what? The depth of your anugraham. If you take a dabara to a pond, you will get only a dabara of water. If you take an anda of thing, you will get anda of water. So, Annamacharya advocates each and every soul to do more bhakti so that you will get the deep of anugraha, being completely showered by Bhagavan. Yenta matramuna yauvaru talachina anta matrameni. Yenta matramu. Whatever vessel you take, you will get that amount of water. Yenta matramuna yauvaru talachina anta matrameni. Antarantaramulenti chuta pindante nipadi annatlu enta matramuna yauvaru talachina anta matrameni. This is a beautiful song. Koludurumimu Vaishnavulu Korimito Vishnuvani Palukudurumimu Vedantulu Parabrahmam Vanuju Taladurumimu Shaivulu Takina Bhaktulunu Shivadanusu Alari Pokadi Tuduru Kapali Guru Adi Bhairavanduruchu Yenta Matramuna Yauvaru Talachina He said, do bhakti, and that bhakti will lead you completely upon the divine anugraham of Bhagavan. Here, son is enjoying a great divine time in Tirupati, but father and mother were suffering a lot without knowing where have the son gone. One day, a sadhu came to the doors of Annamaya's father and mother and told that don't worry about your son. Your son is happily singing at the abode of Saptagiri. Go and search you will find him. We all go to Tirupati to see Balaji, but this mom, Lakamamba, did not even try for Bhagavan's darshanam. She wants to see her son. After so much years, after 8 to 10 years, he wants to see her son. So she was literally roaming around the streets of Tirupati, and that when she hears a beautiful, mellifluous voice, she stood like a statue. Naate bhaduko natakamo, naate bhaduko natakamo, kanaka kannadi kaivalyamu, naate bhaduko natakamo, kanaga kannadi kaivalyamu. Annamaya beautifully gives in this song. The whole world is a Nataka Meda. Whole lot of Tiruvenkata, every single day, every human being is acting on this play. But they are thinking that they are living their lives on their own. That is the beauty. He says in this song, we wear different costumes. Someone is a king, someone is a servant, someone is a beggar, someone is a scholar, someone is a pamara. But the moment when the curtain falls, what happens? The costumes are taken off. Our lives are complete. In the end, what is Shashwata? The words of our neighbors is Shashwata? No. The words of your parents are Shashwata? No. The word of your children is Shashwata? No. Annamaya says, in the end, only the divine abode is the truth. Don't trust this life too much. This is just a Nataka. The one who was here yesterday is gone today. The one who is here today may not be present tomorrow. How Vedantic is this song of Annamaya? This fast moving race. Already we are running in a rat race. In this fast moving race, what is permanent? He says, hey Venkateshwara, only you is permanent. Only the abode of Saptagiri is permanent. Lakamamba is actually overjoyed. Whatever be the song, Natakamo, Natakavalyo. I found out my son. We can immerse in the meaning. Will she immerse? After very many years, she has seen her son. So, like all other Indian mother, she asks Annamaya, long time no see. So please come home and get married. இப்பதான் பையனே பார்த்திருக்கா. Immediately சொல்லிட்டா get married அப்படின்னு. Annamaya shook his head. No mother, I will not enter into samsara. After getting to know what is samsara, will I enter? I will never ever enter the samsara sagara. I don't want the ties of a worldly life. But Lakamamba was persistent. She argued, hey, you can find God in Grihastha Dharma, everything. But he rejected. Even when his guru, Ahobilavat Jiyar, Vishnu Muni insisted to get him married, he denied. But Sakshat Venkateshwara came in his dream and instructed Annamaya to get married. You will get great sons and they will be the Dharma Pracharakas in your lineage. Don't be too stubborn. Get married immediately. You all know. Making your children accepting to get married is a project. Finding a suitable bride or a bridegroom is another big project. Yeah. Now only one project got ended. When they searched for a nice bride, who will give their life to one who doesn't want to have worldly pleasures? Every girl, before getting married, she puts a schedule to her fiancé. In the Saturday, Sunday, we need to go there. This Saturday, Sunday, we need to go there. We need to eat in this restaurant. Everything scheduled. Annamaya, where will he take? He will take to kshetras. He will sing. They can watch. No one gave their daughter, or no one showed interest. And finally, two girls from the same family, Thirumalamma, Akkalamma, they are sisters, they got married to Annamaya. Annamaya's songs are eternal. In a beautiful song here, he questions and he answers. Who is Vasudeva? He questions. Vande Vasudevam Shri Patyam Vande Vasudevam Shri Patyam Brandarakadisha Vandita Padabjam Vande Vasudevam. One day Lord Venkateshwara was doing puja. He was doing Nevedya, Mambaram, Ampala Nevedya to Bhagavan. And when he found out that after doing Nevedya, when he tasted the Ampala was very sore, he cried, hey Bhagavan, in spite of my puja, I did do a samarpanam of Ampala, which is sour in nature. I should have given you a sweet phala. He sang a song, immediately the sour mangoes changed its nature into sweet mangoes. It is not just a mango story, it was the Shraddha. Ordinary people will think, Appada, Puducha Padata Nevedya Manto, Nalla Padata Namba Sabduvom. But is it the nature of a Parama Bhagavata? Hence Annamacharya was completely in a deep ecstasy mode with Lord Venkateshwara. He sings with joy. He says, hey Venkateshwara, you are the power. You are the supreme power who can move the stars. This whole world is a reflection of you. And when I see chair, I see Lord Venkateshwara. When I see the floor, I see Venkateshwara. That was the attitude of Annamacharya with his songs Bhavamulona Bhagyamunandanu Bhavamulona Bhagyamunandanu Govinda Govinda Anikoluvaavo Manasa Bhavamulona Bhagyamunandanu Govinda Govinda Harikatha Hariyana o manasa Hari 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 Hariyana o manasa Bhagamu o bhagyamu nandunu It was the time when Chalu and Nrisimharayalu, the king of Chalu dynasty, invited Annamaya to come to his kingdom and sing a song. He sang a beautiful song. Ye muko chikuroda taramuna yedaneda kastori nindenu Bamini Vipuna Kuvrasina Padrika Gadu Kada Muko. The king enjoyed the song. He should have enjoyed, but then a weird thought came to him. He thought, oh Annamaya, you are singing beautifully. You have thousands and thousands of songs for Lord Venkateshwara. I am giving you everything. I want to give you everything. But can you sing a song in praise of me? Annamaya felt very bad. Annamaya told in a beautiful song straight to the face of the king, this Janma is meant only to praise my Venkateshwara and no one else. What is the point of praising a man who is born from the earth and will return to the earth? Annamacharya gives a beautiful example. He says, if I sing a song on you, it is like asking a human for a favor, is like a beggar asking alms to another beggar. I am also a beggar, you also a beggar. What is that to give me? நீயும் பிச்சைக்காரன் நானும் பிச்சைக்காரன் அப்புறம் கொடுக்கிறதுக்கு என்ன இருக்கு? Both have nothing truly lasting to give. As he prepared to leave the palace, Chalu and Nrisimharayalu arrested Annamacharya. Only I will release you from this dark dungeon if you sing a song in praise of me. Will he sing? Then only he sings this song. Manujudai putte manujuni sevinchi anudinamono dukka mantanela. Manushana pugunna enna use? What is the use of praising a human? He sings. He says in front of the king, your silk robes, your gold coins and your grand titles mean nothing to me. Munjiki nera padradhu evlo periya dheeriyam. I do not need them and I do not want them. Let me be in the dark dungeon. I don't need anything. King Chalu and Nrisimharayalu's ego was bruised. He felt insulted and Annamaya was arrested. In the jail, he sings very many beautiful songs. He says, Lord Venkateshwara, my job is to surrender. Your job is to protect. My job is to tell you my troubles. Your job is to clear all the troubles. My job is to serve you. Your job is to accept that service and bless me. But what are you doing? I am in the dark dungeon. You are happily living in the Saptagiri. Come down and save me. He sings. He sings. When people get trouble, they usually tell, Na eppo. Many people, I have heard many stories. எனக்கு எப்போ சாமி பக்தி போச்சுன்னா எனக்கு ஒரு பிரச்சனை வந்தது, அப்போ கடவுள் காப்பாற்றவே இல்லை, then I lost my bhakti. Then it is not at all a bhakti. What is true bhakti? You should have ardent faith towards Bhagavan when you are successful and when you are not in adhala padala. That state of equipoise is what Bhagavan yearns from the bhaktas. Kashta vandade, if I am in trouble and I lost bhakti, okay, no problem. Who cares for bhakti? Bhagavan already knows that we do not possess any bhakti. When the gods pulled him in with empty chains, he sang this song. ఆకటి వేళల అలపైన వేళల ఆకటి వేళల అలపైన వేళల తేకువ హరినామమే దిక్కుమరి లేదు వేళల అలపైన వేళల తేకువ హరినామమే దిక్కుమరి లేదు అలపైన వేళల తేకువ హరినామమే కొరమలియున్న వేళ కులము చెడిన వేళ శరవడియురులచే చీకిన వేళ పొరపైన హరినామ పొరపైన హరినామం ఒక్కటే గతి కాక పొరపైన హరినామం ఒక్కటే గతి కాక మరిచి తపిననైన మరీలేదు తెరా ఆకటి వేళల ఆపద వచ్చిన వేళ when you are caught in terms of danger ఆరడి పడిన వేళ పాప వేళల భయపడిన వేళ he sings ఆకటి వేళల అలపైన వేళల when I am hungry ఆకటి వేళల when I am exhausted అలపైన వేళల and when I am trembling with fear the only thing that gives me the immense strength is the name of Hari. Even if I fall to the ground, even if my body fails me, I don't need any other support. Just calling out Achuda Ananta is worth more than a crores of blessings. Annamacharya says this after this song came out from the Annamacharya's divine lips, his chains immediately got cut. This king doesn't know Annamacharya's bhakti. He asked, oh, do you know black magic also? I thought you only sing, but I think you are a magician. Then immediately he arrested and then he sang another composition. And also this time when the chain got broken, Chalvan Disambarailu completely surrendered onto the Annamacharya's feet. He begged onto the feet of Annamacharya, hey Bhaktiman, your devotion has no match and the Lord's kripa, mercy has no limit. I was blind with pride, he says, the king says, I was blind with pride. Take my kingdom now. Take my crown. It is all yours. Annamacharya gently smiled and said, the fact that you realized your mistake is the only medicine. Take care. Don't do any harm for any bhakta. Do Hari Bhakti. It is the salvation from everything. And finally we'll conclude in 5 minutes. And when he went on to the divine procession in Tirupati, he sang very many songs. For all the sevas, Annamaya has composed. Yeah? Ashwa Seva, Garuda Vahana Seva, for every Seva, Annamaya has every song to Lord Venkateshwara to have a humble samarpan. Okapari kokapari voyaramai mogamunagalalella melichi nadunde okapari kokapari voyaramai. You all know this song, but do you know when this song got emerged? One day Annamaya was in Tirupati. One bhakta from a marginalized community was trying to have the darshan of Bhagavan. But many people stopped him. In this place and this juncture, I want to explain that our Sanatana Dharma doesn't advocate untouchability. Our dharma says all jivatmas are equal. There is no caste, creed or nothing. But when time moves, social evolution happens, and that has given birth to untouchability, and Sanatana Dharma has nothing to do with untouchability and doesn't even advocate untouchability. It speaks against untouchability either. When a Bhakta tried to enter marginalized community, Bhakta when tried to enter to have the darshan of Bhagavan, many people stopped him, and immediately Annamaya sang this beautiful song and instructed all of them that Bhagavan has mercy with every one of the Jivatmas available in the universe. Brahmam okate, Brahmam is one, Para Brahmam okate, Brahmam okate, Para Brahmam okate. The song describes the sleep of a man. It's an ordinary man, and the sleep of a king is same. The sun that shines on an elephant and is the same sun that shines on a tiny stray dog. Paramatma is the same on all the entire Jivatmas in the universe, whether you are a hero or a humble worker. The Lord who lives inside you is the same Venkateshwara. This is the beautiful song after teaching the world that everything is equal in the eyes of Bhagavan. He saw people believing astrology, Navaratna Modara, everything. So he sings, don't worry when the Yashoda's Balaka is here within your hearts. There is no worry for horoscope, anything. Muddugare Yashoda Pungini Mudyamu Vidu Dittarani Mahimana Devaki Sutudu Antaninda Golledala Aracheti Manikyamu Antamade Kamsuni Palivajrayamu Kantula Mudu Lokale Kantula Mudo Lokala Garuda Pacha Pursa Kantula Mudo Lokala Garuda Pacha Pursa Chintala Malo Nonna Chinni Krishnudu Chintala Malo Nonna చిన్ని కృష్ణుడు చింతలమాలోనున్న చిన్ని కృష్ణుడు చింతలమాలోనున్న చిన్ని కృష్ణుడు ముద్దుగారే యశోద. We all know this famous song. He says, யாருக்கு முத்துவா? யசோதாக்கு he is the lovely pearl. She cuddles in her arms. He is Krishna. To King Vasudeva, he is the priceless ruby. நவரத்னமும் வரும் இந்த சாங்ல. To the Gopastris of Gokulam, he is a coral, pavalam. Krishna is a pavalam, coral. To Indra, the king of heaven, he is a majestic Indra Neelam. எவ்வளோ வந்திருக்கு நவரத்னத்தில்? 4 stones over. For Bhaktas, he is the diamond who has showered his grace as Nrisimha Swami. To the entire world, he is the Pushparagam, because Pushparaga is meant for giving wisdom. So Krishna, you are the Pushparagam. To the serpent Kaliya, you are the Vaiduriyam, who's shining beautifully. Above all, he says the Lord of the 7 hills, Saptagiri, is the shining Muttu, pearl that removes all the darkness. So Annamaya says, instead of running after stones and everything, run after Krishna. He is the embodiment of 9 gems. He has written so many songs. He has composed the entire Ramayana in a song. They are very many in number. We cannot sing. Finally, there was a time when Purandaradasa came and met Annamacharya. Do you know? Purandaradasa, in his adolescent age, came to meet Annamacharya, who was crossing 93-94 by then. Annamacharya showed the ultimate truth that Lord Venkateshwara is the ultimate and Tirupati is the supreme abode of everything. And inspired by Annamacharya's words, Purandaradasa gave the divine song Venkatachala Nilayam Vaikunthapura Vasam Pankajanetram Paramapavitram Shankachakradhara Chinmayarupam Venkatachala Nilayam. Then Annamaya, giving all us 32,000 songs, finally he reached the age of 95. He knows that his life was complete. He gathered all the palm leaf manuscripts. எவ்வளோ எழுதியிருப்பார்? He gathered all the palm leaf manuscripts, all 32,000 of them. கொண்டு வந்து he carried them to the feet of the Lord. He didn't ask for fame or a monument. He knelt down and prayed to Bhagavan. We always play with our children. If we keep something, we'll tell, come on, idu bhadrama vachiko. We will say, keep it safely. Like that, he sings the final song, Annamacharya, to Lord Venkateshwara. Hey Venkateshwara, have, like yesterday's Acharya Adishankara Bhagavatpada gave Pradipajwala, the final song of 100th verse. Here Annamacharya says, hey Bhagavan, you have showered me all the grace and you have showered me all the jnana, and I think that I am returning back everything to you, and that's all I have to do in this Janma. I submit all of the 32,000 songs to you at your holy feet. Tachuko. What does that mean? Hide them. Keep it safely. Don't give anyone carelessly. Keep this safe. Tachuko. Ni padalako tagane jesina pojalive pojini kirtirupa pushpamulu ivi ayya దాచుకో నీ Bhagavan, please keep all these 32,000 songs and give me only one bhava. I need to be with you inseparable so that I will not have janmas going forward. He prays and Bhagavan blesses Annamaya. The divine sword which got incarnated as Annamacharya went again to the Garbhagriha of Venkateshwara Swami on a sacred day in the year 1503. Annamaya merged into the lotus feet of Sakshat Venkateshwara Swami. You can still see, if you want to, we are listening to Annamacharya songs. If someone want to see Annamacharya, how can we see? When you see Venkateshwara, there will be a golden lace. That is the divine sword of Annamacharya. That is the divine sword which has incarnated as Annamacharya. And we can listen to Annamacharya songs and we can see Annamaya as a divine sword. 32,000 songs cannot be forgotten by the entire universe. The songs were being popularized by Dr. Balamurali Krishna, Karimella Balakrishna Prasad Garu, Srimati Shobha Raju. She even constructed a temple named Annamacharya Bhavana Vahini in Hyderabad, high-tech city, where the Lord sits specifically to listen to Annamacharya. Karimella Balakrishna Prasad was responsible to compose all songs from classical to folk music so that a common man can sing Annamacharya's songs. Shri Nedunuri Krishnamurti Garu, most of the songs we hear today were composed by him. He beautifully composed so that everyone can sing the Annamaya songs. We cannot forget the legend M.S. Subbulakshmi when we think of Annamaya. Whenever we listen to the Balaji Pancharatnamala, we will get the glimpse of Sakshat Venkateshwara in the golden voice of M.S. Subbulakshmi. And Annamaya songs turn as testament to true bhakti, and let us all take the versatility of Annamaya. Let us all take the sincerity of composing 32,000 songs. At least our 32,000 பாட்டு எழுதினார்னா தினமும் we should not forget to do worship to Bhagavan. We should not forget to do dhyana towards Bhagavan, meditate towards Bhagavan. He sees no difference among people. We can take it as a great takeaway. And trust me, sky is the limit when we listen to the lives of these great sadhus. Let us all imbibe the great values they have imparted upon their lives. And thank you for being so patient, though it has crossed 8:30 p.m. Thank you. I could not compress the whole life of Annamacharya in 2 hours. And thank you. Tomorrow is the topic very close to my heart, Shri Panduranga Vaibhavam, where we will be singing bhajans and amangs and will be drenching in the ocean of bhakti which was shown by the great sons of Maharashtra. Please come and thank you. Thank you Vishnukaji for kindly consenting to play violin, and Raghavaji for beautifully accompanying and mridangam. Thank you. Namaste. Jaya Mangalamuni ko Sarveshwara, Jaya Mangalamuni ko Jalajavasini ki, Jaya Mangalamuni ko Sarve Sharanagata Parijatama, Jaya Mangalamuni ko Sarveshwara, Mangalam ఏడుగుండలవాడ వెంకట్రమణ గోవింద గోవింద Rama Ramana Venkatramana Govinda Govinda Samasta Devata Murti ki Jai Veera Dhira Suranchaneya Swami ki Jai Bharat Mata ki Jai Bharat Mata ki Jai Bharat Mata ki Jai.
Thank you so much for coming and appreciating and enjoying the concert. Tomorrow, as she said, we'll have the final Harikatha, and that concludes second day's program. We have some light snacks in the next talk. Feel free to go and have it.